Jan-Skrzetuski is a fictional character created by Polish author Henryk Sienkiewicz in the novel With Fire and Sword. He is a man of honor, always faithful to his master, Duke Jeremi Wiśniowiecki. He loves Helena Kurcewiczówna, who was kidnapped by the Ukrainian Cossack Yuri Bohun, who is also in love with her. Skrzetuski is the best friend of Michał Wołodyjowski. Jan-Skrzetuski is partly based on a historical character, Michał Skrzetuski, the Polish hero of the Siege of Zaporozhye. In the 1999 film With Fire and Sword, he is portrayed by Michał Wołodyjowski. Story: Jan Skrzetuski was a young Polish nobleman of Jastrzębie coat of arms serving Prince Jeremi Wiśniowiecki as lieutenant of the Hussar regiment. In 1647 he was coming back from Crimea, where he had been sent as an envoy. On his way he saved Bohdan Khmelnytsky, who was attacked by Daniel Zarplinski's servants. He let Khmelnytsky go and went to Chigirин. He met the Jan Onufry Zagloba and Longinus Podbipyata, who became his friends. A few days later he set off to Lubny with Podbipyata. They met on the way Princess Helena Kurcewiczówna and her aunt. Skrzetuski and Helena fell in love with each other. The old princess invited soldiers to the house Rozlogi. During the feast, Skrzetuski learned that Helena had been promised to the Cossack Colonel Bohun. Skrzetuski threatened the old Princess Kurcewiczówna and persuaded her to give Helena's hand to him. Soon Skrzetuski was sent by Prince Jeremi Wiśniowiecki to Zaporozhye and sick as an envoy. During the mission he was wounded and taken captive. He was saved by Khmelnytsky, who was grateful for Skrzetuski's help. Khmelnytsky, however, didn't agree to set him free at once. Skrzetuski as a captive witnessed Polish defeat in Battle of Jowty Wody. In the meantime, Bohun discovered the old princess' betrayal and attacked Rozlogi, intending to kidnap Helena. She managed to escape, but the rest of family was killed and the door was burnt by peasants. When Skrzetuski regained his freedom, he headed to Rozlogi but found there only ruins. He grieved, thinking that Helena was dead. He was found in Rozlogi by his friends. Skrzetuski returned to the service of Wiśniowiecki and soon met Zagloba, who told him that Helena was alive and safe in Bar. Skrzetuski planned to go there, but he received the news that the city had been captured by Bohun. Skrzetuski set off to search for Helena but failed to find any trace of her. He only received information that his beloved was murdered in the monastery in Kiev. After these news, Skrzetuski became ill. He didn't know that Helena was found by Zhezhin, Wołodyjowski and Zagloba. After recovering, Skrzetuski went to Zaporozhye, where he bravely fought during the siege. After Podbipyata's death he decided to sneak through the Cossacks' camp and go to John Casimir to let him know that soldiers in Zaporozhye needed reinforcements. He managed to fulfill his mission. The king went with his army to Zaporozhye and soon the treaty was signed. During recovery, Skrzetuski was treated by Zhezhin, who told him that Helena was alive. The girl soon arrived and they went to Lviv to get married. After the Khmelnytsky uprising, Skrzetuski lived with Helena and the children in Berzik. They had 12 sons and at least one daughter. Skrzetuski appeared in the Deluge and was mentioned in Fire in the Steppe. In 1673 he took part in the Battle of Khortin. Description: Skrzetuski is described as an attractive, dark-haired young man. He was a very young man, of spare habit of body, dark complexion, very elegant in manner, with a delicately cut countenance and a prominent aquiline nose. In his eyes were visible desperate daring and endurance, but his face had an honest look. His rather thick moustache and a beard, evidently unshaven for a long time, gave him a seriousness beyond his years.